Anthony, we've played the game this evening, we're now out of Europe. What's your personal overriding emotion?
Yeah, I mean, look, disappointed to be out, there's no doubt about that, but I felt tonight really proud of the players and the effort and the commitment and everything that they showed in the game to try and get in the game. We picked an attacking team, we played 2 strikers up top, played a diamond, a winger at right back, so we properly went for the game tonight, and you just got to accept that I think we were just a little bit short compared to the opposition. But in terms of the actual game and how pleased I was with what the players gave, and every single one of them gave everything in all the European games as well, that you've got to be happy with that, and you can't ask for more than that. But disappointed with the result, no doubt, and not happy about being out of Europe. There's no hiding that.
And as far as the performance is concerned, we did get off to a good start. Danny Redmond's header, 2 minutes on the clock, that could have changed things if it had found the back of the net rather than the side netting.
Yeah, well look, that was the idea. We wanted to get on the front foot. We wanted to press them high and try and regain the ball back. We've got good home form in Europe, and we thought that we might be able to get an early goal and get on the front foot from there. I thought we were probably a little bit unlucky with some of the chances we created, but we didn't work the keeper probably enough and weren't clinical enough, and could have created probably better or clearer cut chances, but I wasn't through the lack of trying, that's for sure.
You didn't make any changes at the break. Were you happy with the performance then going into the second half?
Yeah, I think everything but that goal. I thought we worked hard, we pressed well, we had more possession, we had more shots in the first half, we had more final third entries and more entries into the penalty box. So it said that we were on top in the game. We just needed that little bit extra, I think, to score or create a bit more. So we were happy with what we were doing, and we knew it was going to be a big, probably 15-20 minutes after half time to try and get that goal. And just, yeah, we tried and pushed and everyone gave everything, but we come up short tonight. And
full credit to the opposition as well. They were very well organised. They did their job.
Yeah, look, they're a good side. I mean, look, if you look over the 2 legs, they've got very good individual players. I think the number 80, he's off to Rosenborg on August the 1st, and a lot of those players would get in our team and do very well. So I think, yeah, player for player, we've got to accept that they're at a very good level. I think they're one of the better European teams that I've certainly coached against, and one of the best of individual players that we've had. And look, we tried and gave everything, but we just come up short. So yeah, was really impressed with the opposition, I must say.
And 2 of your new signings, Josh Pask started both games against the Icelandic opposition. Josh Daniels came off the bench this evening. Good to see them bedding themselves into the team.
Yeah, of course. I mean, they came in late, unfortunately, which is difficult. They've only probably had 2 or 3 weeks of work. That was Josh Pask's only his second 90. Josh Daniels had his first start the other day, and you can see physically they're still a little bit behind the other group. I mean, the rest of the players had been going for 6 or 7 weeks, so it does make it difficult, unfortunately, because we start so early. It's difficult to get those ones in, but we're very clear on what type of players we wanted. They're the profile that we wanted, and the type of people and characters that we wanted as well. So yeah, pleased for them that they've come in and done reasonably well, but I feel like there's a lot more to come from them also.
And although the European adventures have come to an end, it's back to domestic football. Next week, we now know that we will be playing Connah's Quay Nomads in the Nathaniel MG Cup.
Yeah, look, and that's a cup competition that we want to progress in. We want to win that game, we want to push on. And then that's the week before the league as well. So we'll be getting back to work pretty quickly and getting ready for that game. I think that's a great game to get us back to it. And we've said it probably for last year as well, is that we're still sort of chasing Connah's Quay. They've won the league 2 years in a row, then we won it last year, and we still want to improve and develop on that and set the standards in the league. And this is obviously a cup competition where we're playing against them. They've added well, I think, recruitment wise, and it's going to be a tough game, so we're looking forward to it.
And finally, no goals for the New Saints in the last 3 games in Europe. Is that an area of concern for you?
Yeah, well look, we're disappointed with that. There's no doubt about that. We want to be creating more, we want to be scoring more, but I think in terms of, it wasn't certainly our plan tonight to keep a clean sheet, not score. We knew we had to attack in the game, and I think that if you look at it, that it's fine margins in Europe, isn't it? If we see through the 0-0 at Limfield, then we progress in the Champions League. We're a minute away from that until the lad scored 25 yards outside the box, and it is certainly fine margins. So I think those things get highlighted, of course, when you don't score, of course. But I think looking at this European campaign, I think we've had more possession, more shots, more attacking entries than we did in the last European campaign. But we were a bit more clinical in that from all over midfielders scoring, and for not just the forwards, and from set plays as well. So I think you can look at that 2 ways, and we're disappointed with that, there's no doubt. But we'll go back to looking at that and analysing that and seeing if we can improve that and get better moving forward in the league, but then also in Europe too.